Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 1 of the Secret of the Atlas League here on Ruthless SSF. It has been like 300 days since our last league start. I am so happy. It's been like, this has to be the longest stretch of time I've gone without like a league start for PoE. I'm pretty sure it is for like everybody. I started playing in Talisman and I only skipped, I think, one and maybe two leagues in my entire time playing this game. Really happy to be back. If you saw the intro video, I did randomize my starter. We got Juggernaut. And at first, I was just going to like play some hardcore trash to begin with. But to be honest with you, if you didn't see it, we did run a private league of our own with some pretty insane rules. We played basically nothing but janky trash for 2 months straight. So for a change of pace, honestly, I might just play a pretty standard Juggernaut just to get my league off the ground and then start pushing for the trash characters. I do want to let you know that in the huge list of gems that they changed for this patch, they mega buffed one of my all-time favorite skill gems. And I'm going to tell you right now, my entire goal for this league is to push that like skill. I was going to say character, but the skill itself as far as I possibly can. I'm honestly shocked at how much they buffed it. I thought they would change it a little bit, but I can't really like there's no way I could have imagined they would have buffed it this much. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you near the end. After playing through my Ascendant Only League and having to play absolute trash all the time, it does feel really nice to be leveling as a Marauder. But I'm going to tell you right now, every single time I level a new league with Molten Strike, I always remember just how much I hate it. Now, granted, it's definitely not the worst, and Ground Slam isn't exactly amazing, but I don't know, man. This skill just never jives with me. But anyway, I killed my first mercenary and I recruited the second one. I find that they just kind of die too fast to really be worth it. But as you can see, they did give me a unique, and in some zones, they really do give you a bunch of XP. My Brutus fight took quite a while, but we only died once, and that was because I was a moron. But other than that, it's been pretty smooth sailing. I got my essence from my crab. Tried to gamble for some boots, but unfortunately we got trash. I was really tempted to go like Inferno Blow or something, but honestly, like I said earlier, I've been playing so much trash. I just wanted to have like a semi-smooth leveling experience. There are so many jank builds I want to build this league, so for right now, I just kind of want to get my league going and then go from there. The servers were dying pretty often for me. I DC'd twice in Act 1, and as you can see in the very first zone in Act 2, I also got a DC. But I mean, it really wasn't too bad. It wasn't like I was thrown back in a queue or anything like that, so I can't complain too much. Right now, the plan is to play Earthshatter, but I don't know if I'm going to play that all the way through campaign. Right now, what I'm going to do is once I hit the first lab, I'm going to randomly transfigure a red gem. And at this point, if I get any playable melee transfigured gem, I'm probably just going to play it. As much as I want to have, like, I know I just talked about wanting to have, like, a really smooth league start, but at the same time, just playing like Earthshatter, I don't know, man. It just doesn't feel right. Like, I've played Earthshatter so many times in the past. I'd really like to play A, just a random transfigure gem, or B, preferably a gem I've never played before. But it's all going to depend on what lab gives me. My first real support gem is a Mirage Archer, which honestly does nothing for me, but at the same time, it's a pretty good gem, so I can't really complain. After getting my lab trial, I went and ate dinner with my wife and transfigured a random mace that I had. And to be honest with you, it's pretty good now. I mean, it's a mediocre roll, but compared to the weapon I had before, it's a pretty big upgrade. Got a nice ring. So far, the mercs haven't really been giving me anything, but I did get a Leer cast, which is pretty insane. I'm definitely going to try that on Mercenary. We finished our first lab, and we got Jugg. Time to randomize a gem. No. No. Uh, I mean, I've never played snaking before, but I'm kind of concerned because, like, I know a lot of people play it, so it might just be busted or something, but whatever. I want to mess with it, see how it goes. Uh, oh, yeah, this skill is better. So, as you can see there, I was trying to test the damage a little bit to see what was better. Like, there was a part of me that wanted to just stick with Earthshatter because I just wanted to get through the campaign. But at the same time, I've never played snaking before, so it could be pretty fun. And I tested the damage there, and it seems pretty insane. I did end up getting a mercenary that I can put Leercast on, which is obviously a huge damage increase for me. But she dies so easily, it's not really going to be something I have very often, if ever. But it was nice for a few zones. I mean, it felt nice just to have a big damage bump. But at the same time, of course, they are making all the monsters way tankier, so it kind of like negates the benefit a little bit. I had some more DC, some more crashes, but luckily this time it didn't actually throw me back in the menu. Not that it would have really mattered too much because Malachi's right next to a portal anyway. But yeah, anyway, we're done with Act 4, moving on to Act 5. Decided to do a little gambling, waste all my money, and we got absolute trash. Nothing. Not even something that's like a slight upgrade, just all trash. So snaking is starting to feel kind of bad, but I really have to like reserve. Hey, Shane, I really have to reserve judgment on it because I'm using a really shitty one-handed weapon. And now you might be saying, "Oh, you should be using a two-hander." It's like, yeah, I would like to, but they're all garbage. I have not even found like a remotely decent two-hander. They have all been absolutely terrible. So even though I have two res that are just straight up negative right now, and my weapon is pretty bad, to be honest with you, leveling really hasn't been a big deal. The only thing that's slowing me down right now is me being a moron. Every single time I see a mercenary, I just fight it. Even if, like, I have like negative 20 cold, and I see like a frostblade merc, I fight it anyway just because I'm really stupid. I'm gonna tell you right now, though, after finally getting like a decent weapon upgrade, this character feels so much better. It not only is the clear speed amazing, but like the single target damage is pretty decent, all things considered. But yeah, I really need to stop fighting mercenaries, but I'm not going to because I'm an idiot. They are eating up all of my time in the in the campaign, and of course they're causing me a bunch of deaths, which is not good. Woke up first thing in the morning and got an alchemy orb, which is always very nice, and that is a disgusting X. It only took like 6 or 7 gambles and deleting all my money, but my god, that weapon is ridiculous. I did finish my next lab, and instead of transfiguring a gem, I did get a random support swap, so I figured I'd just try to gamble on a green gem. Not that there's many green gems that work for me anyway, but it was worth a shot. Got my very first map of the league. That will be the first map we run. I don't really know what the maps are. I don't like to look at... Hey, oh my god, they buffed that. What the hell? I mean, at some point, I would like to play Lightning Tendrils. I have not looked at all the skill gem changes. I pretty much glanced over them, and when I saw the skill gem I was looking for, I was very excited, so I stopped looking. Hey, a Regal Orb. So I don't really know what all the changes are, but I heard people in Global talking about that they changed Lightning Tendrils. I don't know if they buffed it. I just know that they changed it. As you can see here, we're getting a couple of really nice uniques, getting alchemies left and right all of a sudden. I mean, I got 3 through the entire campaign, which is probably about average for me. But, I mean, when you get them really close together, it feels really nice. Got a decent ring, got through Act 9, 8 hours and 30 minutes. Definitely not breaking any records, but it feels really nice so far. This weapon upgrade has changed everything. I mean, I don't want to say go out and gamble all your gold, because the reality is you might not get anything, but sometimes you will. I got to the very last room in the Merc Lab, and as you can see there, I got disconnected. But we quickly ran through it again, and we got it done. Nice. Went and fought Kitava, and I'm going to tell you right now, the biggest thing that's slowing me down, I've said it a couple of times now, is the mercenaries. The mercenaries have killed me so many times, and it's not even that they're busted, it's just that I'm fighting them with like negative 20 cold res, negative 5 lightning res, and stuff like that, which is just not a good idea. So I do want to talk about this skill gem a little bit. Of course, I had absolutely terrible gear. I mean, I did end up getting a really nice axe. The axe I have right now is really good. It's like 450 weapon DPS. The attack speed is terrible on it, but to be honest with you, it's a small price to pay. The skill is obviously ridiculous. If you play this skill, you could probably play it on pretty much any ascendancy. I imagine playing this on something like a Pathfinder would be really funny. But I don't know, man. It's a cool gem. It's definitely really strong, but so far it hasn't felt like game-breakingly broken. I have had several fights, especially like Act 7, Act 8, where the boss just took forever to kill. But yeah, we got here through, 9 hours and 30 minutes, and we died a lot. I'm going to tell you right now, 99% of those deaths are the mercenaries, and they were all because I'm an idiot. This fight right here is a good example of my damage being pretty bad. 450 DPS weapon is pretty amazing for a league start, and still it's taking me like a good 3 minutes to kill a tier 1 map. But at the same time, if you look back to like the Lost Ascendants League, where I had to start with like Crackling Lance, the transfigured version, this is way better. I'm clearing way faster. As a matter of fact, I even killed an Architect and got a Stone of Passage to unlock a door. which is pretty unheard of on League Start. I mean, of course, unless you're playing like an insane meta skill, which I guess technically I am, if we're being honest. But I don't know, man. My gear's not that crazy. Highly recommend this skill if you've never played it. It's definitely on the higher end of stuff. This is definitely not a jank skill. Got some nice gear from the Mercenary. I'm finally positive with all three resist. There was a little while in Act 9 where I was positive all three, but of course, once I killed Kitava, it all went negative again. Anyway, though, clearing through the maps, not having any issues. Again, I've said it like 10 times, but the only thing I die to is mercenaries. And even now, that's not really happening very often. But every once in a while, I'll like die to one that like crits me. Or to be honest, the one that kills me the most right now is the one that does sweep. That one like two-shots me, even with like 7 endurance charges and 21 fortify. So, not really sure what his deal is. It's probably just elemental damage, but yeah, it's pretty terrifying. So once again, they have changed Kirac, so he can't cheat completions for you. You know, you can't do a tier 1 map and complete the, the tier 16 version of it or whatever, supposedly. Now, this has happened like pretty much every league for the last like 4 leagues. Hopefully they stick to it this time. Hey, to the sport gem. And they don't revert it again, because even though it's really convenient and I get why people like it, it's pretty anti-ruthless in my opinion. It's pretty busted to just be like, oh yeah, sure, you can just, go to Kirac and do a tier 1 that's corrupted and rare, and you did your tier 16. Easy. Not a big fan of that, so here's hoping they stick to that. And another tier 2 done. Almost. I think we need like 3 more tier 2s, and then we're done all of those, which is pretty nice. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I am currently level 70, 67% of the way to 71. I was going to go to my hideout, but the instance keeps crashing. I have to keep logging in, so can't really do that right now. As you can see from my currency stash, we're doing pretty good money-wise. We have 5 alchemies, 2 chaos, 6 chances, which is really good because I can buy more maps from Kirac. I have been doing pretty decent to the maps, as you can see. You know, we're missing 3 tier 2s. All the tier 1s are done. Saving up some tier 3s already. And we have 9 completions right now. It's kind of weird that, like, I mean, I'm really happy that they finally, like, fixed Kirac. I'm really hoping they stick to it. But I'm in an interesting position where now I don't necessarily have to rush up here and get commissioned officer. Now I can look around and do other stuff. Now, honestly, if I'm being honest, it still might be the right move to come up here, because just getting Kirac is really good because you can reset your Kirac shop, which will definitely get you some completions. So there's definitely still an argument for doing that. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that yet, but I really just, I don't know. I was going to say I might, but like, I kind of just don't want to. Even if it is the better thing to do, it would just be nice to try something else. I might just come down here and rush like Shaping the Skies and, get Shaping the Mountains earlier than I normally would, and then go for all like the the map drop chance, but I don't really know yet. I'm not locked in on anything. I was also thinking it might be really fun to try something really different that I've never done. Go up this way instead of going this way for Alva, and like try to get some Harbinger stuff really early on. Maybe get some Horizon Orbs and see how that plays out. I don't necessarily think that's going to be like the meta or the best way to do it, but like I've never done that before, so I might just try it. Anyway, other than that, I pretty much don't have any gear. I do have some unique saved up, which is pretty fun. I do have one mercenary. He pretty much doesn't die at all. I've used him in, I think, 6 maps right now, 5 or 6 maps, something like that. He's pretty strong. I don't have any crazy gear on him or anything like that, just some random rares I had sitting around. But yeah, so far, really liking the lead mechanic. It did get me a kill. It did get me killed a lot in mapping, but that's totally fine. I have not yet found the guy to go to King's March. I'm still waiting for that guy to pop up. I'm pretty sure you have to find him in a map. Never mind, I'm an idiot. So yeah, don't be like me. Don't be an idiot. Apparently he's just standing right here. This whole time I've been waiting to find him in a map, which is obviously not what you're supposed to do. So yeah, that makes sense. I was like, man, I must be getting pretty unlucky. Granted, I've only done like, I don't know, like 10 maps or something like that, maybe a little less. But I kind of expected to see him by now. Alright, so what do we got? Oh, give you some money? Hell yeah. Cool. So, someone mentioned in global chat that you actually have to send a minimum of like, well, I can't even talk to you, damn. you have to send a minimum of like 50k resources before you can send a boat out. And I know some people are upset about that, but I'm going to tell you right now, I think that is like the best decision they could have made because like the boats in Ruthless are so game breaking that nothing else in the entire game compares to the mechanic. So the more they nerf it and push it down, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's the better. I never noticed like that before. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I have like a lot of farming I gotta do. Sorry I'm a little bit out of it. Gotta get back in the swing of everything. It's been like, it's been a very long time. But so far, loving the mechanic. Snaking is a hilarious skill. Definitely recommend trying it out if you haven't. My plan, of course, is just to push my Atlas tree. I haven't locked in on doing the Harbinger thing, but I think it would be really fun to try something new. But if you have any ideas on what you're going to be doing for your tree, I'd love to hear about it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.